Okay, let's begin with some breaking news that's coming in. The Delhi court has pronounced the Uber rape cab case accused Shiv Kumar Yadav as guilty of rape. And the sentencing is now expected on the 22nd of October. Uber, the application-based cab service, remember, this is the rape incident involving a Uber driver, and a Delhi court has now pronounced this driver as guilty of rape charges. Let me cut across to Anusha Soni, my colleague. Anusha, tell us what exactly has played out in the court.
Smita, this has been a case which was, going under a special fast-track court at the Tees Hazari court complex, and today the judge pronounced his verdict, convicting Shiv Kumar Yadav under 307 of the IPC, a maximum punishment of 7 years. Of course, there are other, penal provisions which have been laid against him, including the destruction of evidence and outraging the modesty and other provisions. So we'll have to exactly wait and watch for the 22nd. What is exactly the quantum of punishment? However, three important key points. One is the fact that the special public prosecutor in this case came forward and made it very clear to the court, and also made a statement to the Supreme Court when this case at one point went there, that the testimony of the victim can be enough for a person to be convicted for rape. Secondly, the Supreme Court has also laid down guidelines on when the witnesses in a rape case can be recalled. So that is another landmark ruling that would, the Uber rape case will be remembered for. As far as this case is concerned, as far as the sentencing is concerned, that is on the 22nd, and that's when we'll know what exactly is the quantum of punishment for Shiv Kumar Yadav.
Anusha, stay with us for the benefit of the viewers. Let's just remind them that this involves the rape case of a 25-year-old finance executive, remember, the incident took place on the night of 5th of December last year, when the victim, in fact, was heading back to her house at Inderlok, and the accused was finally arrested on 7th of December last year itself, within 2 days from Mathura, and now the court, of course, has pronounced him as guilty. Let's listen into some reactions coming in from the court premises.
सर क्या हुआ जजमेंट में? दादा इधर नहीं हो पाएगा, सर आ जाओ। जजमेंट बोलो, शुरू करो। सर क्या हुआ है कोर्ट में?
Should I start? The court has convicted him for all the charges for which he has been charged.
कौन-कौन से सेक्शन थे सर?
जिस धाराओं के अंतर्गत उसे चार्ज किया गया था, उसे उसके अंदर सजा की दी गई। 376 2M 366 323।
कौन अब सर सजा का ऐलान कब होगा?
23 तारीख को सजा का ऐलान होगा।
मैक्सिमम दैट ही कैन गेट अंडर
लाइफ।
Is that been explained? What is the life?
Yes.
Sir, थोड़ा सा कब तक?
No, as per law, life means life, subject to remission.
Sir, what will you argue in the court when the arguments will take place on quantum of
Sentence. Let me see the judgment and let me see the all backgrounds and other things and the factors which are necessary to be considered at the time of sentence.
Mr. Mishra, what were the arguments of prosecution in the case? On what grounds they said Shiv Kumar Yadav?
There was only one basic argument that sole testimony is sufficient, even though if there are contradictions or other discrepancies in the evidence, sole is sufficient. That was the only ground. Judgment has not even given to me, as you were present in the courtroom. Judgment was yet to be signed. Only today it was pronounced in the open court. So unless until I see the judgment and see the contents of the judgment, how those points which were raised by me during the time of arguments were considered by the learned ASJ. Now it is a judgment, a law which we have to follow, but we have to see what those are the grounds which has been taken by the learned presiding officer to reject our all grounds. देखिए हिंदी में देखिए अभी जजमेंट आप सब वहाँ मौजूद थे, और जज साहब ने जजमेंट को ओपन कोर्ट में बताया, और उन्होंने बताया कि अभी ये जजमेंट साइन करने के बाद आप इंस्पेक्शन करेंगे, और उन्होंने कहा कि कॉपी 23 तारीख को सेंटेंस के साथ देंगे। और जजमेंट में हमारे ग्राउंड्स को किस तरीके से लिया गया है, किस तरह से कंसीडर किया गया है, वो सारी चीज़ों को अभी देखना है। किस किस ग्राउंड्स को और जज साहब के क्या क्या ग्राउंड्स थे, जिस ग्राउंड्स पे हमारे ग्राउंड्स को रिजेक्ट किया गया है वो देखना है, और जब तक जजमेंट पूरी तरह पढ़ा ना जाए उस पर कहना उचित नहीं होगा।
सर, ट्रायल के दौरान प्रोसिक्यूशन की तरफ से अहम दलील क्या थी और कैसे आपने काउंटर किया था?
अहम दलील ट्रायल का केवल यही था कि सोल केवल लड़की का बयान काफ़ी है, चाहे कितना भी कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन हो। इसके अलावे मेरे आर्गुमेंट्स का और सारे ग्राउंड्स का कोई भी रिबटल उनकी तरफ से आर्गुमेंट के दौरान नहीं आया था।
ठीक है, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू। रमनजीत, रुकिए।
So this was the defense lawyer giving his side. Of course, he said that the judgment, the final quantum of punishment will be pronounced on 23rd of October. But for now, he has not seen a copy of the detailed judgment. He is awaiting that. But remember this case which has been fast-tracked, this incident that took place on the night of 5th of December, when the victim, who is an executive, who's a financial executive working in Gurgaon, was heading back to her residence in Inderlok, and after 2 days that cab driver who was with Uber, the application-based taxi service, he was picked up, Shivlal Yadav, and he was picked up from Mathura, Shiv Kumar Yadav, my apologies. And Special Public Prosecutor Atul Srivastav in fact had earlier said that an accused can be convicted on the basis of a sole testimony of the victim if it is trustworthy. Of course, from the defense side, it had been challenged that the victim had been changing her statements, that there were discrepancies in her statement, but clearly it doesn't seem to have worked. As the lawyers was pointing out, the lawyer of the accused, that the maximum punishment that can perhaps be sought in this case would be life imprisonment. So we'll have to wait and watch as to, from the prosecution side, if they argue for maximum punishment and if that is granted or not. But 23rd of October is when we get to hear. Driver Yadav has been guilty of rape, of blackmail, and also, of course, of abducting with an intent to compel the woman.